Okay, let's see real quick. Dang it. There's a folder. Okay, so it shows you, I'm trying to see if there's an easy way for it to show us. Is it, you see how it says here next to each name, next contact clicked, contact skipped, tells us all of that. Go right up till about here. So, I mean, I'm sure there's an easier way. So if I click all of these or just simply count, it's going to tell me how many we went through. I don't, there has to be, and I'll have to ask Brett. He's pretty familiar with Vulcan 7 by now. Dang. Okay, so we called all these people. So 37. Let's round it up another 10 for the other one. So 47 contacts so far. 2 database adds and 6 conversations. All right. So give it a try. Get those emails. You got it. Hey, Chaston.
What's up, everybody? Oh,
Going
look,
on?
there's Paula.
Hello,
Hello, how y'all doing?
good.
Good, good. What's up, Paula? I don't know if she can hear me. All right, let's get it started. Did y'all have a good weekend, good Halloween?
Yes.
Paula, I think you're on mute. I mean, I can't hear anything.
Oh, hi. Sorry, I had my computer muted and I didn't realize that my thing was hi.
What's up?
Not much. How are you?
Doing very well. Happy to see you.
Nice. Happy to see you too.
All right, yeah. So this past weekend was Halloween, and I hope everybody took advantage of the marketing opportunity with Halloween. It was so crazy because there was an agent who put like a candy bag on my house door and had their business card flyer on it, and I was like, okay. First off, I'm gonna call you because you need to come over to EXP because I've never, I don't know what brokerage you're at, but that was a good opportunity, and I've seen a few people even posting in Power Unit and sending me messages of things that they did. Did you all do anything marketing wise for Halloween?
No, I didn't actually.
Okay, Daniel, you said you did.
Yeah, I did. I did the I have them here. Well, I did trick or treat bags. So let me
Okay.
see if I can pull them up on my social. I did trick or treat bags and people were actually posting them.
Really?
So something like this, yeah, something like
Oh, nice.
Oh, that's good.
yeah.
So you
So
gave
that's
that bag to everybody who stopped by your house, or how'd you do it?
so I did them. I did the monthly mail out with the
Mhm.
bag, which I had learning experience on that one because it was a little price I could just deliver them. But either way, also I did the client appreciation event on Wednesday during the Astros game one, I think it was. And I had extra bags for Halloween. So I gave them part of a swag bag. I gave them the bag. Um, but yeah, I think I bought about 150, if not, I think. And they're cheap. Just getting delivered, were kind of pricey. But now that I think about it, I could have just delivered them by hand.
Yeah. It's well, at least you probably got some for next year, right?
Yeah, I still got some left over. I gave some away for the event, and then obviously sometimes for the Halloween when they were coming knocking, I had some bags left. But definitely worth it. I think I got a few people posting them on social media. A lot of the kids were pulling them up with a bunch of candy because they're kind of big too. So
Yeah.
they were all excited because it was a huge bag of candy. So they were like, "Oh man, they filled it up." But no, it was good.
Nice, nice. All right, well, let's get into it. Let's go down the line. If you're new here, just share who you are. Well, you can share anything that you want, but who you are, what market you work in, what's your level of experience in real estate so far. This is a time during the call where we like to hear about each other's weeks or anything that anybody's going through to receive feedback from the group, from me, everything like that. And I'm so excited to hear from Paula because she's been away for some time, but I'm excited to hear what's going on your end. So we'll start with you, Paula.
Hey, Jason. I'm excited to be here today, and things have been busy, of course, as usual, but let's see, anything new? I started my Mix and Mingle thing event. I've got that going on this Friday. I'm super excited about that in the office. For those that don't know, I do at my office, I do a monthly it's called the first Friday of the month event. And it's open to any agent, no matter what brokerage you're in, other title company reps, lenders, photographers. We had a really nice turnout the first time we did it. And my purpose is a couple of reasons, but it's one of the big reasons is obviously agent attraction, like within my office and letting people like see where we're at, come on by, but also just kind of collaboration and networking with other people. And every time I speak with other agents, and like I just put a listing under contract, and the buyer agent, he was talking to me and complimenting how communicative I was, and nice that have been to work with so far, and I invited him to come. So I'm making a point of, anybody that I work with on deals, I tell them about the event. So we'll do this recurring. I've also just sent out an invite for customer appreciation for Thanksgiving. I'm going to be giving away Thanksgiving pies. So we're having an event on November 20th from 12 to 2. It's a Saturday. And we're inviting any past clients that we've worked with or current clients that we're currently, in the process of working with to come and get a pie. And then also we're going to do a turkey raffle giveaway, a free turkey giveaway. So that should be fun. Those are the two big fun stuff. I just put another listing under contract. I'm a little concerned about it though, because Zillow shows its Zestimate is 179,000 and it's actually 200. No, Zillow says it's 174,000. And because it's 2 lots and it's a very unique situation, it's actually 279 is the price. And I've talked to an appraiser about it and everything too before pricing it. So I'm a little concerned that it's not going to get as much activity because of course Zillow is king, right? Everybody knows that. Haha. So I'm a little concerned about that. I had a deal. I have a quick story to share that I think is a good learning experience for those that are new. Speaking of Zillow, I have a current listing that's currently under contract, and the buyer absolutely loved this property. They were cash buyers. They were not planning on getting any kind of an appraisal or anything like that. Zillow, when I listed this property, it listed at Zillow said that the Zestimate was 397. When I met with my sellers, I sat down with them and we talked to me. I showed them the comparables, and we decided and agreed upon, and thankfully my sellers trusted me. We agreed upon 365 for a list price, even though the Zillow's estimate said 397. So moving forward, I get it under contract in about 2 days. We had a lot of attention on the property. We go through the inspection period. Inspection was solid, right? But the buyers were super concerned, super nice people too, by the way. I sat down with them during the inspection because I was there. They came, their agent couldn't make it. She had surgery, so I was there. They were really concerned about the Zillow's estimate that all of a sudden dropped. The Zillow's estimate went from 397 to 365. And they're like, they thought they were getting a deal because their offer was accepted at 389. And so they thought they were still under the estimate, right? So they end up pulling out of the contract, not because of a bad inspection, but because of a Zillow's estimate. They canceled their contract. They loved this house. They spent so much time measuring, doing things because the wife was like an interior designer and all this. Literally, that was the reason, because Zillow's estimate dropped and changed in price. So I got it right back under contract just for $1,000 less, 388. I forewarned the new buyer. I said, the buyer agent, I said, listen, the last deal fell apart, not because of a bad inspection, but because of Zillow. Make sure that your buyers are okay with the Zillow's estimate changing. And the old buyers were super, super nice. They actually even paid me for my time of being there during their inspection. So they sent a check to eXp Realty, which eXp obviously gave me the 80%. They sent a check for $1,000 to eXp because of my time during the open house that I had met with them. Yeah, it was really, really nice. eXp didn't even know how to handle it at first. When I told them about it, they were like, this never happened before.
Yeah.
But they treated it like a referral. Yeah. But anyway, that's my story about that, but stupid Zillow. So now I'm worried that Zillow's messing me up again with another deal that I have. So
see, at this point, we just need to be able to sue them for literally, like, they're costing people money and stuff. Like, this isn't even funny. Oh my gosh. Well, luckily you got another buyer, and that's ridiculous though. I'd be interested in, if you can keep us in the loop. I'd be interested in hearing what it appraises for.
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah.
If I had a crystal ball, I had told my sellers that I think it would appraise anywhere like 375, 380. That was where I thought it would appraise. So I was, I listed it under market value intentionally, but not that much under market value, just a little bit.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Dang. Well, thanks for sharing that. That's
Yeah, you're welcome.
first. All right, Josh, how you doing?
Good. How are you?
Doing well. How was your week?
Well, my license finally arrived at the brokerage EXP. So
Nice.
yeah, I did my MLS application and I processed that today. I called them and paid for everything. I didn't know that you had to take classes for that. So that's
You
gonna
do?
be during EXP Con a little bit.
What kind of class do you have to take? What is it, like an MLS?
Yeah, it's two
Uh-huh.
classes on the 9th and the 10th. Let me pull it up.
Mm,
But they're just orientation classes, and then they have 3 ethic credit codes or whatnot. But
oh, really? Wow.
yeah, and it's 2 days. But yeah, I've been working on time blocking. I did my whole time blocking for the whole month of November,
okay.
so I have that set up. Yeah, like you said last week, I am feeling a little overwhelmed because there's just so much to process. But I have power unit coaching, and I got my mentor assigned to me, and she's been a huge help. She
Good.
even scheduled a photo shoot for my headshots, and she's only charging me $40. So that's like insane.
Nice.
I called my sphere, and I have a couple leads for condos in the next couple months, and I have a couple leads for houses in the next like 6 months. So
Yep.
a lot of my friends are getting out of college right now. They're looking for something.
Well, cut all those times in half. They say 6 months, really like 3.
Yeah.
Yep. Yeah.
Yeah, I just had a question about video editing software. What would you recommend?
We use iMovie.
You use iMovie?
Yep.
I tried using that one. It was okay. I don't know. It just felt like I guess I'm not doing it well enough, but the cutting or I don't know, the transitions weren't smooth.
What you probably want to do is lengthen out the actual video. So pretty much zoom in to like frame by frame and make those exact cuts that you want to make.
Okay.
I mean, we don't really use transitions a lot. We just do hard cuts, but I mean, there's other softwares out there, Final Cut Pro, Adobe, After Effects. There's a bunch of them out there. We just use the free one because we don't feel like there's a need to pay for it.
Right. Okay, got it. Okay, I'll continue doing that then.
It hasn't affected our reach.
Yeah, that's about it. I hope that I can connect with you guys at EXPCon, at least.
Oh
meet you
yeah,
guys.
for sure. Awesome. All right, Mallory, I think she just walked away. You there? Okay, we can come back to Mallory. Daniel, you're up.
Hey, what's going on, guys? I guess for what's been happening lately, moved to the new office here down in Motor City Center. The other one building had to shut down, or actually they sold the building to a gas and oil company, so I had to move. What else? I got pretty much 2 clients for the month. I guess kind of depending a lot on the buyer specialist. Now that she stepped down, I got to get back to showing houses, setting appointments and stuff like that. Which actually, I mean, I got some pretty good hot leads right now. I just got a phone call this morning about one, so I just got to get back out there again and start kind of showing open up houses and stuff like that. I got some new construction that are about to close, one in November, one in December. I just closed the listing. I did go on 3 listing appointments. One of them is for put on Long Springs. She's actually trying to sell the house as is, which I'm probably going to try to buy myself since I'm looking for a second investment property. Well, actually, about my other investment property, I was able to refinance it, cash out. So that's looking pretty positive. The cash flow is even better now because I think I have it at 3.8%. So pretty good cash flowing on that. This month in December, I'm going to focus on budgeting. I'm going to focus on goals. And right now that I don't have a lot of too much business as far as a lot of endings and closings, and some of the buyers, the showings are not a lot, like 1 or 2 houses because the market is so low right now. I'm going to try to focus on that and focus on the budgeting too, because I have been spending a lot of money and I got a lot. But you know, it's spending money on myself. Like on my motorcycle, I added like $4,000 in upgrades. So I can see myself kind of, if I don't get this under control, I'm probably going to be hurting down the road. But other than that, I mean, that's pretty much it. I mean, just kind of getting ready for next year, honestly. Still want to finish off the year strong. I'm about to check right now. I think I did hit all my goals of 37 transactions. So I'm going to check that today, but this is kind of where it gets hard, you know, setting new goals, challenging yourself, budgeting. You don't want to see the real numbers, but hey, it is what it is. But other than that, I feel positive. I'm pretty excited for what's to come.
Well, keep that money circulating, because that's how more money comes to you. If you're not circulating money, money's not going to circulate to you. So you got to keep that loop going.
Yeah, I got the investments. I mean, a lot of investments, really, like this whole office. I was thinking about it. So, I mean, I invested out this whole office. I'm trying to invest in the team. I'm trying to, you know, I was budget friendly on that. I do have some rental properties. I did make some smarter investments earlier in my years. So definitely, I'm hoping that it pays off, really. I'm looking at that all the money that I invest this year, I start seeing some fruit of the labor next year. It's looking positive though, but once again, I have to remember this.
Awesome, Daniel. All right, Mallory, you're up. You're on mute though. You got to unmute yourself.
Sorry.
You're good.
Okay, I know you want to know what we did we advertise for Halloween. I don't have the newsletter, but I have something similar to what forget the KW. This is old. But I have something similar to what I give out. So I typically for that month, if it's like a theme going on like Halloween or anything like that, so it's theme Halloween, and I'll door knock my barn and give out the newsletter, and then run a report and cold call them. So I did do that for Halloween, and I did give out, what do you call it? Like a checklist that said time to go house hunting, you know, something like that.
That's cute.
I gave them all out, so I don't have any examples.
Yeah.
What else? I'm kind of tired because I got sugared up and only got 3 hours of sleep. So forgive me because I'm kind of out of it. What else? Sorry?
How was your past week?
I mean, I just followed up on the properties that's being updated. So 2 of them should go live next week. And I should be getting my keys today for my office. What else? I mean, that's pretty much it.
I love it, y'all. See, man, something to understand about these people that are new, the people who you just heard from, they're very high producers, and you hear them, they're all talking about offices and teams, but they all have their paws on the pavement, still door knocking, calling, hosting events. And we're gonna talk about the Power Unit DNA today, but just be taking notes on these activities that are still going on. You know, they're still going on. All right. Great.
One more thing. I just want to say thank you. Thank you for the checklist. I laminated it.
Nice.
I'm typically up at this time, but this is so organized.
Yep.
I love it. Like I'm gonna put one on every desk.
Yes.
So I appreciate it. And one more thing, David, I don't know if he's even in here right now, but thank you for asking me, did I have an Instagram? Because I asked him what was IG. So now I'm working on that. Thanks, Kara. You too. All right, I'm done.
I love it. Yeah, David's on here. I think he's muted though, but yeah.
Yeah.
Awesome. All right. Is it Sonia?
Hi, it's Tamika. I don't know why it says my daughter's name.
Oh, okay. Well, I'll change it on here.
Oh, okay. Thank you.
Yeah, how you doing?
I'm good. I'm gonna unmute. Let me see.
You're unmuted, I think. Well, we can
Okay, I could just talk then?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, I rested for the weekend because that's like a part of my time block.
Good.
I need those 2 days. Like I need to have that re-energized. I noticed that helps me put in a lot of time into my real estate during the week. I'm progressing. I'm with my brokerage is Great American Homes Realty.
Okay.
In Staten Island, New York. And I have one pending deal,
Nice.
and I have my first listing ever.
How you feel?
I feel great. I'm staying up so late reading all what the process that you have, with what to do, what's the process, the selling process. And I love it. I'm enjoying every minute of it.
Nice.
So the only thing I wanted to ask you is, do I wait to get like more photography done to start putting it on Facebook, or?
Yeah, so you're gonna want to wait until your listing agreement is actually signed, and then you want to get your own photography. The reason is because, you know, as agents, we pay for photography, and you never know, you might have that agent who sees some pictures that they ordered or that they used out there and try to come after you for some money. But yeah, I always recommend getting your own photography, but get it after your listing agreement is signed.
Okay, awesome.
Yep. But congrats on that.
Thank you. Thank you.
Many more to come.
Yes.
Awesome.
And that's about it for this week.
Well, cool. Great work. All right, Kiera.
Okay, so this is a busy week. I scheduled a day off though, so I'm
Good.
excited. Haven't had a day off in a month. So I have my listing closes today. I have another closing next week. So I'm trying to balance that out. I'm going over what we talked about in our call. So I'm gonna announce the new team name. I got my DBA today on Instagram and Facebook. So that's pretty much all
Nice.
I have going on right now.
Good job, man. Good job with that.
Thank you.
Looking forward to next week's report too, with after this announcement.
I have to cold call this week, so we'll see.
Oh no, we got a cold call.
I hate cold calling, but I'm gonna do it. I'm listening. I'm gonna do
Yeah,
it.
good. Don't stop. All right, Gayon.
Hello,
Yep,
good morning. Can y'all hear me?
we can hear you. How you doing?
I'm doing good, thank you. I haven't done much since the last time I was up here, except for I've been online in the power unit, watching the videos and reading the scripts and stuff like that. I have my coaching call tomorrow, so I'm excited to get started with that. But I haven't really done anything else in regards to cold calling or anything else. I'm just waiting to speak with my coach. And like I said, I've just been watching the videos, getting familiar with the scripts and stuff like that. So fortunately, I don't have much to report this week.
Well, we'll get you right after that call.
Okay. But it's, it's good to hear everybody else's story, and congrats everyone and everything that's going on.
Yep, you're gonna be sharing the same stories here pretty soon.
Thank you.
Awesome. All right, Karina.
Well, hello.
Hello.
So, I actually have been pretty busy. For the most part, I've been focusing on, because I've had initially scheduled my SAE classes. So I'm just, went ahead and was taking some of those classes. And I also, one of my friends, after I completed, my updating my Facebook and my Instagram and whatnot, I had a open house and posted some pictures of on social media. A friend of mine actually reached out to me, and she was like, I am already pre-approved for a house and I need someone. So I've been working with her. I was getting pretty frustrated at first because this is my first deal and I haven't completed all of my training classes. I was so lost. But I did get a mentor, and she's been, guiding me through the process and whatnot. And then here and there, I've asked David. I've reached out to him a couple of times, and he's been great in answering my questions. So yeah, I finally, was able to find a home for her, and we executed the contract, and it's currently actually today. The home inspection is scheduled for today, and I spoke to the lender on Friday, and he scheduled the appraiser for this week. So hopefully we can get these people moved in before Thanksgiving. So I'm really excited. I'm just so excited now that I'm going through the process and everything is making sense. So I'm glad that I, kind of jumped into the opportunity, and it's been quite an experience. So other than just the classes and this deal that I have going on, I did move from Garland to Denton, and I'm still working on, like literally this past week. So I'm working on setting up my home office, and once I'm done and settled, I'm gonna go ahead and just research the area and whatnot, and hope to. I'm gonna start on working on trying to get me listings.
Yep. Nice.
Because if I'm gonna spend, I just figured I'm spending so much time and gas driving around all over the place. Oh no.
Yep.
I'm like, oh no. Yeah, so that's pretty much what's been going on with me.
Awesome, Karina. That's great news. And like I always say, learn while you earn. So great job jumping in there. And don't worry, you're gonna learn while you're making money. No need to figure everything out up front, because it's all, I mean, that's how you get the best experience, actually experiencing. So good job.
And although she's like a really good friend of mine, I've known her for like 20 years. I mean, we've had our moments, embarrassing moments together and whatnot. I've, kept it professional with her, and I can see that, she knows me from so many years, but keeping it professional to a certain level, I mean, still joke around with her and whatnot, but she sees that, genuinely sees that my fiduciary responsibility to her. And I really do mean like her best interest as my client. So she mentioned that to me. She was like, whoa, like, I know that I'm in good hands. And I mean, she doesn't know that I'm like, oh, I don't know, because, I just like, okay, you know what, actually, let me find out. Like I said, I am new. I do have a mentor, and I have we also have like a broker, and I have so much support with this company. So just bear with me just a second. I'll have an answer for you. Give me an hour. I'll have an answer for you. And then I've also came out of, I'm no longer shy to ask for help. I'll go into the EXP world and ask anybody that's waiting in line, can anybody help me while, anyone. And I've reached out to people who have been so great in the EXP world, like to help me with anything. So I'm loving it.
Awesome. Amazing. I love to hear that. Great job. All right. Welcome back, Andrew.
Hello, Jason. How are you?
Doing well. How are you?
I'm doing good. Thanks for asking. So this past week, I was training those 2 agents that I got on board. So it was a lot of training with them. And I also got in contact with somebody else who's about to get their license. So, hopefully I'll get them onboarded as well. My cousin actually started school today. So hopefully I'll just be guiding her also, through the right path, and so I can get her onboarded. So, that's exciting. And what else happened? Mavericks and Cowboys won this weekend. So, go them. Yes, sir. And then I also had a semifinal because I play soccer and stuff. So we won that. So we're headed to the finals next week. What else? So I was also trying to, leverage onboarding new agents and stuff while still maintaining my real estate business and all of that. So I got back into that, and I got 2 leads. So hopefully I'll be getting them pre-approved this week. that lady that I mentioned that she was working 14 hours, her shifts are over now. So we'll be looking at houses this week. That's really about it.
Nice, man. Yeah, there's still time. We're not at the end of the year yet.
Yeah. Yeah. And then my brother's going to start looking for a house the 1st of December. So, I'm excited to help him find a house as well.
Amazing. Yeah, man. Keep it up. Keep the momentum going.
Yeah, thank you.
All right. And last but not least, David, you available? I know he's on mute and he didn't answer my message when I asked him would he be available.
Can y'all hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
I'm so excited for all the good news that I've heard, guys. This is very motivating. I'm still in class. I have my students working on their assignments, but I just had to take a quick pause to hear what's going on. And I'm excited for everybody, man.
Awesome. Well, thanks for stopping in. And David, you've been helping everybody all around the group, huh?
Yes. I love it. I love it.
You're a success story. All right. I saw Bio hop in, but I think he might have hopped back out. But here we are, 60 days left, y'all. 60 days left until December 31st. 60 days left until the new year. And guess what? There's still time. There's still time to pull some business out. Some of you may have not hit your goals yet or may have not hit your goals yet. And so what I want to do on this call is bring it back in. I want to bring everything back in. This is going to be great for those of you who have been in Power Unit for a while because you may have gotten away from some of these things that got you to where you are. And then for those of you who are new, this is our DNA. This is what we work by. These are the rules and principles that we follow each and every week. As you're hearing us go down the line and people are talking about events and gifts and all that kind of stuff, this is it. Okay. The hardest part about everything that I'm going to go through today, and some of you can attest to this, is keeping consistency with it. It's extremely difficult to stay consistent with these things. And I'm telling you this up front to set that right expectation. What do we do when we meet with buyers and sellers? We set that expectation. That's one part of the appointment. We set the right expectation. And so what I'm doing here is I'm setting the right expectation with you. Now, what I will say is everything that we do here in Power Unit is extremely simple. It's extremely simple. It's a simple set of practices, a simple set of activities. Okay, you can do them in your sleep. But like I said a minute ago, the difficult part of it is doing them. It's actually getting the activities done because they require you to be consistent week over week, month over month. But this is what brings in the deals. Okay, let's start talking about deals. And write this stuff down. This is not a call to just listen to me. Make sure you have your pen and paper and that you are writing. Every activity that we focus on in Power Unit is to get a certain type of lead, and we break leads up into 3 different categories. There's A leads, B leads, and C leads. Our goal is to get A leads. Here's what the characteristics of an A lead are. An A lead can be someone who's referred with value. So they're referred to you with value. An example of that is Daniel calling me up saying, hey, Paula gave me your information, says that you're looking to buy a house. And I'm going to say back to Daniel, yes, Paula told me about you. She said that you're great. She recommended you. I don't know what I'm doing. And she said that you're the person who can help me. That's someone that's referred with value. One thing about this type of person is they're not going to put you through all that stress and ring around and all that kind of stuff. They're ready to work. They found who they're looking for. Okay, that's the first characteristic. The second characteristic is that they are willing to follow your process. They are willing to follow your process. Okay. They're not going to try to be the real estate agent. You say get pre-approved, they're going to go get pre-approved. Okay. You say sign this buyer rep, they're going to sign it. They're willing to follow your process. And the third thing is that they are able to complete a real estate transaction. They're able to complete a real estate transaction. What's an example of that? Someone with a 700 credit score with decent income versus someone with a 400 that barely has money for a down payment. Okay, there's a difference there. The reason why I wanted to point out that example is because some of you may still be in that mode where you're going to try to work with everybody. But let me tell you, everybody's not your client. Everybody's not your client. They can be. Okay, but everybody's not your client. Everybody comes in as a lead. Once you understand their situation, you can refer them to the right place, whether it's credit repair, a lender, or heck, another job. But at that time, they're not your client. So you need to know where to place your activities. Those are the three characteristics of an A lead. A B lead is missing one of those. It can be anyone. A B lead is missing one of those. And the C lead is missing two or more of those. Some of your prospecting that you're doing and lead generation that you're doing is attracting you C leads, and it needs to stop. Okay? It needs to stop. Your job as this business owner is to attract the right business. And so the activities that we're going to talk about are going to attract you the right business. They've been attracting other agents sitting with us today, the right business. And that's what we want. Okay. There's a difference in me placing my money in something that I know will be a good return on my investment versus me just gambling. And some of you may be gambling with your money. Thank you for being honest. Yep. Some of you may be gambling with your money. But you don't have to gamble because this business can be extremely predictable if you work it the right way. All right. So those are A, B, and C leads. Always remember that. When you hear me talk about A leads, that's what I'm referring to. Referred with value, can follow your process, or can make a home purchase, and willing to follow your process. Okay. So one of the first activities that you do in Power Unit is you create a few lists of names, numbers, email addresses, birthdays, all that information. But this is not just a one-time activity. This list has to get refreshed. All right. You have your favorite people list. So your VIPs. What is a VIP? A VIP is somebody that you like. It's somebody that you really like. A VIP, it shouldn't feel like twisting your arm to go and have coffee with them or go and have dinner with them. A VIP can be someone who has sent you a bunch of referral business. I have people on my VIP list that I've never done a deal with, but I'll tell you, these people have been the first person to refer me business left and right, whether they know what's going to happen with it or not. VIPs can be a past client of yours that's done multiple deals with you. Okay, they can be somebody who's bought, sold, rented, bought again. Okay, that's a VIP. You want to treat people like true VIPs. Think about any VIP experience that you've ever had. Whether it was at a hotel, a cruise ship, a concert, a car rental place, whatever. Think about a VIP experience, a restaurant where they just treated you good. You just felt good. That's how your VIPs need to feel all the time. Okay. The goal for this list is 50 people. And I know some of you may be saying, Chasen, I don't have 50 people. I haven't worked with 50 people. Not 50 people have referred me, and that's okay. But your goal is 50 people. So what does that mean? It means that you want to create, grow, nurture these relationships so that you can get this list to 50 people. Okay. Next, it's your past client list. Anybody who you've ever worked with needs to be on this past client list. Any and everybody. The goal for this list is infinite. Okay. It can be infinite. Another list is your whale list, WHALE. This list are the people who you want to know, the people who you want to get business from. Typically people in high positions, people in power. They can be HR managers. They can be, celebrities, influencers, people who you want to get business from. They're not going to be easy, but this is a list that you're going to work. I'm happy to say I created a whale list a couple of years ago, and I'm in all of these people's contacts now that I have on there. And I had some pretty big names on there. You never know how this, well, I know how this law of attraction and energy works, but that's another lesson for another day. But just know that creating this list can be powerful. And the last list, what did I do already? VIPs, past clients, whales. Oh, the last lists are going to be your referral partners, business referral partners. Your lenders, title companies, inspectors, photographers, all those people. The goal for this list is 50 as well, builders. Some of you may have to go searching for these people. I had to go searching. What did I do? I got on LinkedIn, I got on Facebook, and I started looking for people that had similar characteristics that I had that were in these other industries. What does that mean? Hey, I went looking for a lender that was very active on social media. They were making videos. They were active on TikTok, Instagram, all those places. I said, hey, this is somebody we can have a lot of common conversations about. Okay, I want to make this person a referral partner because I can tell that they think like me. I like my insurance agent, right? She hosts a podcast. She's always speaking on stage. She has her Instagram and she does big business. That was somebody who I identified that I wanted to make my referral partner. She's on my referral partner list. Okay, hop on Facebook, hop on LinkedIn, look for these people to start this relationship. Don't just wait like this celebrity realtor of someone try to treat you to coffee and next thing you know, you're going to be giving them all your business. It's not how this should work. Go get the people that you want to work with. Think about it. These people are starting out. They're treating you to a cup of coffee or a lunch. They're buying you for $20. We flip the script on that. We go and identify those people. We tell them what we expect out of our referral partner relationship. And what does that turn around and do? That turn around and have them giving us luxury deals, have them giving us pre-approved buyers. Okay, so you have these 4 lists, right? Now, what do you do with these lists? What do you do with these lists? We subscribe to something called theme days. Theme days. Every single day on your time blocked calendar, there should be something on there called Power Hour. Every single day. Now, some of you may choose to split these 2 hours up. And here's how I think about Power Hour. If you are a new agent, you're doing less than 25 deals a year, that Power Hour needs to be 2 hours. 2 hours. If you are doing more than 25 deals a year, then you can do a 1 hour Power Hour. But 2 hours, either knock it out at the beginning of the day or break it up. An hour in the morning, hour in the afternoon. If you look at the 90-day schedule, I have it broken up on there. 1 hour in the morning, 1 hour in the afternoon. But this power hour has to happen every single day. And what are we doing? We're calling, we're prospecting. Here's our theme days. Here's our theme days. Mondays, your VIPs. You're calling your VIPs on Monday. Tuesday, status calls. So what is a status call? A status call is for the transactions that you are currently working. You're going to get an update from all the parties that are involved: lenders, title companies, inspectors, appraisers, whoever, insurance agent, home warranty company, whatever, for whatever part of the transaction y'all are in. You're going to get an update from all these people, and then you're going to call your clients and provide your clients with an update. Okay. Now, we know some people that we work with in the business may not provide great customer service, right? So don't leave it up to your lender to do the update, or you just hoping that they did the update. Don't leave it up to the title company. You go get these updates and provide great customer service to your clients in case somebody might have missed something. For anybody who's been doing deals for a while, you know that sometimes the lender may tell the client one thing, tell you another, may forget to tell the client something, may forget to tell you something. That's why you go get all these updates, so you can make sure that everyone in your transaction is on the same page. You should know what's going on. Okay. Wednesday, your hot and old leads. So if you've had leads come in through your database, if you did an open house over the weekend, those are all hot leads. You want to be calling them, try to close them for an appointment. Okay. Then there's those old leads, right? Those people who told you, I'd be ready in 3 months. I'm going to be ready in 6 months. Call me next week. I'm on vacation this week. Can't talk. Calling them, making sure that you're staying on top of them every Wednesday. Thursday is going to be your top 50 past clients. So you remember that past client list? You're going to be calling them every Thursday. And then Friday, oh, there's a word misspelled. Sorry, guys. On Friday, that's your cold calling day for new business people, referral partners, builders, things like that. Okay. Your goal for that is to get a meeting set up. Get a meeting set up to hear about their business. Okay. Those are the theme days. Now, what are you saying to these people when you're calling on Mondays, when you're calling on Wednesdays? I mean, not Wednesday, when you're calling on Thursdays to your past clients, when you're calling on Mondays to your VIPs, simple script, FORD. Okay. You're asking them, how's your family? How's your family? How's your job going? How's work going? Have you done anything fun? Have you done anything fun? Have any vacations planned, things like that? And then D, for dreams, what's on the horizon? What are you looking to accomplish? Anything related to your home, new job, family vacations, new goals? What are you looking to accomplish? Okay. You're calling these people. They deserve a call from you. Your VIPs deserve a call from you. Your past clients deserve a call from you. And be sure when you are on these calls that you are taking notes. Okay. Because what I always do is I listen for little key things. What's something that they said? What maybe have I heard in the background? As an example, let's say that I have a client who says that their family, they're planning a trip to Disney for next year. Okay. If I just happen to be on Amazon and I see a cheap little Mickey Mouse thing, or maybe I might just intentionally go on Amazon, I might just send that little cheap gift to them. Little card. It's exciting. Y'all are going to go to Disney World. Just little things like that. They go such a long way. Okay. So those are our theme days. Now, there are some systems that we subscribe to every single month. Every single month. Already talked about the theme days, the calling. If you make it a goal for the number of people that you have on your list, you should be hitting them once every other month. Okay, so 6 times a year. Kiera, you have a question?
I'll ask you later. It's a little off.
Okay. Okay. So you should be hitting them 6 times a year. Okay. Another thing, evidence of success. Evidence of success, right? Think about this from a marketing perspective. When you're scrolling and you're seeing an ad, or you're on Yelp, or you're on any other site, and you see all these great reviews, you see all these people saying awesome things, you see this business is posting pictures of them with other people, all this fun stuff. What does it look like to you? It looks like that business is successful. Looks like that business is successful. And one thing that we do on all of these calls is we share our successes. You all have successes in your business. Your database needs to know this. Your database needs to know this. When you get a great review, your database needs to know. You should be mailing out a postcard to your whole database showing that review. You should be getting a Facebook graphic created, social media graphic, showing that review. You just closed on a house. That's evidence of success. Daniel, you said that you're probably gonna hit what, 38, 40 transactions for the year? Evidence of success. People should know about this. You're expanding to a team. That's evidence of success. Okay, these are all things that people need to know about. It's not just always about hire me, hire me, hire me, hire me. Share someone else's success story. Share another client's success story. Okay, that gets sent out once a month. Once a month. Another thing is letter of the heart. Mailing a letter of the heart once a month, at the beginning of every single month. What is a letter of the heart? So you've been working with a client, and this goes to your past clients, by the way. You've been working with the client for 2 months, 60 days. Okay. They've been hearing from you left and right. They've been sharing so many family things with you, talking to you about their day, their week, everything. So, well, 60 days is a good amount of time to build a relationship with somebody, right? Would y'all agree? But unfortunately, what happens in real estate when that transaction closes? Most agents go ghost. They go ghost. Think about how it could feel. You've been dating somebody for 2 months, and then all of a sudden, you don't hear from them anymore. They just go ghost on you. They go silent. It would suck. It would suck. So the letter of the heart is the solution for that. Every month, you're writing your past clients a letter to update them on what's going on in your life. This isn't an advertisement. This isn't bragging. This is a letter for you to share an update on what's been going on with you in your life, with you and your business, your family, if you went on any trips. How I like to structure my letter of the heart is I like to give that update of what's been going on. And then I also like to couple it with something motivational, something inspirational, a lesson that maybe I learned that I want to share. There's examples of all of these in the file vault as well. But this gets sent out once a month to your past clients at the beginning of every month. Newsletter. You should be sending an email newsletter every month. Okay. There's an email newsletter for leads, which is different from something that you send to your past clients. Realize that. Your past clients who just bought a home from you 2 weeks ago doesn't want to hear about buying a home. They may want to hear about maintaining the home. Okay. They may want to hear tips and things like that. So, but once a month. Another thing that we do, events. You should be doing events 6 times a year. 6 times a year. What types of events? There's home buyer seminars. There's past client appreciation events. There's also, well, this is an event that we do that I highly encourage you all to start doing. We have home buyers orientation events. This is for when someone has just purchased a home. Okay, how do you maintain that? Introducing them to vendors that do great work, people who can do their line, their roof if something comes up, foundation if something comes up, remodeling, how to take care of things, organizers, interior designers. This is why you want that list of 50 referral partners, right? You're going to be placing them in opportunities like this. They're going to send you business. Okay, y'all are going to get more business from it. 6 times a year for those events. And then lastly, monthly gifting. Monthly gifting. Your past clients and your VIPs should receive a small gift every single month. Every month. Okay. These activities, and I have that gift list in the File Vault as well. These activities, the goal and what will take place is you will get more referrals. You will 100% get referrals. This will bring you at least 2 to 3 deals a month. Now, the thing is, that disclaimer that I said at the beginning, this is going to be difficult because it's going to require you to be disciplined. These aren't hard things. These aren't hard things, but they do require discipline. Okay, this is what we subscribe to. This is the Power Unit DNA. If you do these things, you will grow a referral business. 100%. Now, we dive deep into specific tactics, strategies, graphics, things like that. But on a high level, these are the same activities. These are the same activities month in and month out. Do not let these activities slip. Prospecting is 100% important. Gifting is important. The events are important. You hear Austin coming on here talking about his events. You just heard Paula talking about events. You hear Daniel talking about gifts. This is it. This is the key. This is the secret. Okay. For those of you who are still looking for the secret, this is it. All right. Hold yourself accountable. There's a success journal in Power Unit Coaching that's going to track all of these. You want to turn that in weekly. That needs to get emailed to me every single week. Your power hour should be documented on there. Your activities are documented on there. All right. Do we have any questions, comments, takeaways? Anything anybody wants to share?
Yeah, hey Tristan, should you have multiple loan officers in your database for your clients to have
Absolutely.
access to?
Yep.
So you should, whenever you're working with a client, you should give them multiple options.
Well, so I didn't say that, even though there's a stigma around that going around like, oh, I need to give you a list of such and such. But no, how I break mine up is I have one for my kind of high-end buttoned up clients. I have someone who works a lot of first time home buyers. And then I have someone who works with a lot of people who are challenged in a sense of, or special programs, who are just well-versed in special programs, special types of loans, investments, things like that. And so I right fit the client based on what they're looking to accomplish.
Got it. Thank you for that.
Yeah. Who else?
Sure.
Yep.
I recently did a client appreciation event. It just happened to fall on the Astros game. So since I went to the series, but either way, I was able to get it sponsored by the lenders, because a lot of times the lenders don't really give you leads like you were hoping for. They might give you one, but I felt like it's time to cash in. So I ended up having a lender sponsor, a home warranty sponsor, insurance agent sponsor. And we ended up getting 31 RSVPs, but I think 25 or 26 showed up. I did the gift cards where you write out the first 10, like you said. I think we got about 100, 125 numbers and names.
Shut up. Oh my gosh.
And you know who won? One of the guests, somebody brought a guest,
Awesome.
and he won for over 20 something names numbers. And he ended up winning the $100 gift card. But the lender, the insurance agent were kind of like, well, I was kind of shocked because I felt like they've been in the business longer than me. And they were like, hey, Daniel, this event was pretty good. Like, you had a good turnout. And I'm thinking, you know, because I was telling them, saying, you know, my first one was sponsored. I usually do like the movie and stuff like that. But man, it was great. It's fun because now I have my team who's I'm calling as well, and they're calling as well, part of the team days. So I mean, like you said, everything kind of, you know, starts to fall in place once the business is moving forward. All these little things that you invested your energy and time building starts to play a big role. The referral partners pay for most of it. You start getting some, you know, CVs. You're starting to, you know, all the list, like all the people that showed up, 25, I'm going to move most of them. Some of them are on has fine, but some I'm going to move a lot of them to the VIP because they supported it. They showed up, they are VP. And to me, that's a good sign of, hey, we're here with Daniel, we're here to support him. Once again, I mean, I'm going to add them to the VIP, some of the people that showed up. But it's just, you know, everything starts to fall into place and you start to see, okay, this is what the business looks like, and it's just kind of doing his own thing. But no, I just wanted to share, that was my first major big event with sponsors. So I thought that was pretty cool.
Daniel, I'm going to ask you some fire questions, just one word answer. So how long did that event go on for?
2 hours.
It went on for 2 hours. How long did it take you to plan it?
Pretty much about 3 weeks.
3 weeks. How much money did you spend personally?
I think about $300.
$300. And how many referrals, warm leads did you get?
Working on that still, but I think we have about 20.
20. Nice. Nice. 20 people that's a year's worth of that's literally years worth of transactions. One event, 2 hours, $300. So you got 20 A leads. Well, we'll call them AB, but they were definitely referred.
Yeah.
Yep. 20 AB leads for $300 in 2 hours of your time.
2 hours.
Okay. Just goes back to what I said before, y'all. Okay. It's about investing in the right places.
Mm-hmm.
You said you had 170 names written down?
No, it was about 120 of the game.
Yeah.
Everybody wanted to win. We had 4 ties. We had 4 ties. So everybody's adding some numbers. So we've been calling them. Everybody's answering. There's some people that said, man, I haven't talked to this person in a while. I said, well, you know, they obviously referred me to you, but they must be thinking about you. They told me that you might be able to benefit from our service. And so they were putting people's names and all their phones pulling up. Like I said, we were shocked. The person who won, he's ready to buy a house as well. He's the one who gave us the most referrals, and he was a guest. Somebody brought him.
Yep. So just to fill y'all in on that game, basically, at client appreciation events, we play a referral game where you give everyone slips of paper with lines on it for name, numbers, names and phone numbers on there. And you set a timer, 1 or 2 minutes, and you tell everybody during this time, write down as many names and numbers of people who you think may do a real estate transaction within the next 12 months. Okay, the person who writes down the most names wins a prize. So you set the clock, everybody gets to writing, and then you pick a winner at the end. Cool thing about this is you get everybody's list. So when he said that he has 120 something names, it's because on all of these things that people were writing added up to 120 people that they're now going through, calling to see where they're at, what they may plan on doing, what their real estate goals are, things like that. That's a great, amazing way to get referrals to start the year. Okay, running them stats again, 2-hour event, $300, 3 weeks planning.
That's more referrals than an open house that you spend 2 hours in.
Exactly.
And these are all C. These are at least B, where you can at least call them and say, hey, so-and-so referred me to you, told me that you might. So versus, we'll do a 2-hour open house and you get 5, 10, and none of them really want to answer the phone or don't want to fill out the information. So, I mean, you look at the timing, the open house, you might spend a little bit less money, but if you get the sponsors, that's another thing. My next one, I don't want to pay nothing.
Yeah.
On this one here, obviously it was my first one, and then I didn't understand how the tickets work with the drinks and all that, because I noticed some people were getting some huge ass drinks, like 24-ounce ones, and they were saying, "Oh no, Daniel, I give them 2 of my tickets for one." I was like, "Okay." But when I looked at the receipt, I was like, "Oh shit, this shit isn't costing me." I thought it was gonna be $600 because there was also happy hour, so everything was half price, and so it was only for 2 hours. So I thought it was gonna be about $600. I think it came to be about $800, and so. When I talked to the sponsors, I was kind of like, excited. And I was like, either way, $300 is a good deal for me. But next one, I definitely want to pay $0 for it. So if you think about it, 2 hours, same thing as an open house. You get way more people. They're all C-League. And if you can get your sponsors and referral partners to pay for it all, because I also kind of tell them, hey, some of these people need insurances. Some of these people need to refinance their house. So, they can also help you kind of work these warm leads. But at the end of the day, if you can get them to pay for everything, open houses are great, but this is a better turnout as far as numbers go.
Exactly. Awesome. That's why we do it. All right. Any other questions? All right, everyone. Well, make sure all that's written down. You can laminate it, Mallory, because that's what we do here. Every single week, every month, every day. Okay, that's what we subscribe to. Go out there, hit it, make it an awesome week. I will see y'all next Monday.
Goodbye.
Bye.
Thank you.
Thank you.